Hello everyone, it is truly a pleasure to join you once again in this conversation, particularly with those among you who have gracefully reached what many refer to as the golden years of life. In our continuous journey through the various stages of living, we frequently encounter advice that insists on our being diligent, urging us to engage in more exercise, to explore new hobbies, and to remain constantly productive. Although there is undeniable value in keeping active, today I wish to present an alternative perspective that may especially resonate with those of us growing older. In this stage of our lives, finding peace and happiness is often less about relentless activity and more about understanding when to take a step back, when to let go of unnecessary pressures, and indeed, when to embrace a little laziness as a form of self-care. There are certain areas in our everyday lives where, as we age, we can intentionally allow ourselves a more relaxed approach without compromising our overall well-being. In what follows, I will share 5 key aspects about which we should permit ourselves to be lazy. These ideas are not merely practical tips, but gentle reminders that our lives can become lighter, simpler, and more fulfilling if we release unnecessary efforts and focus on what is truly important. As you listen, I encourage you to reflect on these thoughts and consider how they might transform your daily experiences, enabling you to savor each moment with greater clarity and genuine joy. The first aspect concerns our tendency to sit for prolonged periods. It is important to recognize that the human body was never meant to remain motionless for extended durations, a truth that becomes increasingly apparent as we age. Yet, in our later years, the comfort of sitting, whether it is while watching television, reading a book, or simply resting in a favorite chair gazing out a window, can be almost irresistible. While there is undeniable value in comfort, excessive sitting gradually robs us of the vitality that is essential for enjoying life to the fullest. To truly experience the joy and liveliness of our golden years, it is crucial that we learn to embrace gentle, intentional movement, rising from our seats before inactivity turns into stagnation. Imagine the times when you have sat for too long, perhaps noticing a subtle heaviness in your legs, a stiffness in your back, or even a slight dizziness upon standing. These sensations are not merely passing discomforts. They are quiet signals from your body urging you to move. Ignoring these signals can lead to reduced blood circulation, weakening of muscles, and a loss of joint flexibility, all of which may, over time, contribute to chronic discomfort and even a diminished sense of independence. Rather than allowing a chair to become a place of perpetual retreat, consider it a temporary resting spot, a brief station between moments of gentle activity. Movement need not be strenuous or meticulously planned. It can be simple, spontaneous, and even joyful. For example, a short walk around the block on a crisp morning can reinvigorate both your senses and your spirit. If stepping outdoors feels too challenging at times, even a few steps taken within your home, perhaps to adjust a picture frame, tidy a shelf, or water a beloved plant, serve as a potent reminder of your body's inherent vitality. Imagine for a moment the beauty of these small acts of movement. Picture yourself stepping into a garden to inhale the delicate fragrance of blooming flowers, or envision the soothing act of sweeping a porch as the sun dips below the horizon, painting the sky in warm, comforting hues. These simple activities are not mere tasks. They are rituals that connect you to the living world around you and anchor you to the pulse of life. In this sense, movement is not an obligatory exercise but a form of connection, a connection that nurtures both body and spirit. The physical benefits of staying active are well known, including better circulation, stronger muscles, and improved balance, but the emotional benefits are equally significant. Movement has a remarkable ability to elevate your mood, dispel feelings of loneliness, and break the inertia that can settle in after long periods of inactivity. When you choose to step outside, perhaps to greet a neighbor or simply to feel the warmth of the sun on your face, you are actively engaging with life and affirming your presence in a vibrant, ever-changing world. In contrast, sitting for too long can isolate you both physically and emotionally, creating an invisible barrier between you and the dynamic world beyond your window. Over time, this barrier may foster a sense of withdrawal, as if life were unfolding somewhere else just out of reach. However, a simple, conscious decision to stand up, stretch, or take a modest step forward can dissolve that barrier in an instant. Every time you rise from your seat, you honor the body that has carried you through countless experiences, and you celebrate the resilience and strength that have defined your journey. Even if aging brings its share of aches and limitations, each step you take is a testament to the vitality that still pulses within you. The significance of gentle movement cannot be overstated, for it touches every aspect of our daily lives. The art of rising from a chair is, in essence, the art of honoring oneself, a celebration of the body that has weathered decades of challenges and triumphs. In moments when you feel the heaviness of sedentary habits, remember that movement, no matter how modest, is an affirmation of life. Whether it is the simple act of standing up to stretch during a television break or taking a leisurely stroll around the living room, each instance of movement is a tribute to the natural rhythm of your body. It is not necessary to engage in rigorous exercise routines. Instead, a collection of small, intentional movements can accumulate over time to produce significant benefits. This gentle approach to physical activity ensures that you remain connected to the present moment and to the world around you, celebrating the gift of mobility with each careful step you take. The second aspect of our discussion pertains to our relationship with food, particularly the tendency to overindulge. Food, as we well know, transcends the role of mere fuel for the body. It represents comfort, connection, and a repository of cherished memories. For many individuals, meals are the centerpiece of family gatherings and moments of quiet indulgence, transforming ordinary days into occasions of celebration. However, as we grow older, it becomes increasingly important to reconsider our approach to eating. Being lazy about overeating does not mean that we must deny ourselves the pleasures of a good meal. Rather, it is about finding balance, cultivating mindfulness, and embracing simplicity in our dietary choices. Overeating, although it may seem harmless in the moment, can have lasting repercussions on both our health and our overall sense of well-being. Our bodies, which have faithfully served us for many years, no longer require the same caloric intake that once sustained us in our youth. As we age, our metabolism naturally slows, and the energy demands of our daily activities tend to decrease. Yet, the emotional ties and habitual behaviors surrounding food often remain unchanged. That extra slice of pie, the generous helping of mashed potatoes, or the endless supply of snacks enjoyed while watching television can, over time, quietly accumulate, leading to discomfort, weight gain, and potential health complications such as high blood sugar or elevated cholesterol levels. These consequences are not merely figures on a chart. They are real obstacles that can diminish your sense of well-being and your capacity to fully embrace the vibrancy of life. In this light, adopting a mindset of laziness about overeating can be one of the most valuable gifts you offer yourself. This approach is not about denying yourself the joy of food, but about making a deliberate choice to prioritize quality over quantity. Imagine each meal as a carefully crafted opportunity to nourish not only your body, but also your emotions and spirit. A simple, well-balanced plate can be just as satisfying as a more extravagant feast. Picture a bowl of hearty vegetable soup paired with a slice of whole-grain bread, or a vibrant salad sprinkled with nuts and drizzled with a modest amount of olive oil. These meals are far more than mere sustenance. They are acts of self-care that remind you of your worth and your right to feel good both internally and externally. Eating in moderation allows you to truly savor each bite, to appreciate the textures and flavors of your food without the burden of overindulgence. This mindful approach to eating is not solely about reducing portions, but about engaging fully with the experience of a meal, pausing between bites, noticing the crunch of fresh vegetables, the warmth of a soup, or the subtle sweetness of fruit. In doing so, you come to understand that it is the quality of the culinary experience, rather than the sheer quantity, that brings true satisfaction. It is also important to recognize the social dimension of eating. Food has an extraordinary ability to bring people together, transforming a routine meal into an opportunity for meaningful connection. Whether you are gathered with family around the dinner table or enjoying a quiet meal with friends, the focus on moderation can enhance the overall experience. A shared slice of cake with a grandchild or a modest glass of wine raised in a heartfelt toast can often be more memorable and fulfilling than an overabundance of food that leaves you feeling weighed down. Moreover, in the midst of a family gathering or a festive celebration, it is wise to be aware of the subtle ways in which excess can sneak in. The additional helpings that seem so tempting in the moment can, over time, lead to a buildup of unwanted consequences. Instead, when you approach each meal with mindful intention, you honor your body and create space for true enjoyment without the lingering discomfort that often follows overeating. In addition to the main meals, consider the importance of how you approach snacks and treats throughout the day. Those small indulgences, perhaps a handful of chips, a couple of cookies, or a piece of candy, might offer immediate gratification but can accumulate into an unhelpful excess over time. Rather than succumbing to these impulses, think of healthier alternatives that can satisfy your cravings while keeping you energized and light. A handful of nuts, a small piece of cheese, or a fresh, juicy fruit can be both satisfying and nourishing, providing a reminder that sometimes less is indeed more. Furthermore, it is not uncommon to mistake thirst for hunger. Often, a refreshing glass of water or a soothing cup of tea can not only quench your thirst, but also curb the impulse to reach for additional food. This approach to eating, which emphasizes moderation and mindful enjoyment, is not about deprivation, but about cultivating a healthier relationship with food. A relationship that allows you to indulge in the experience without overburdening your body or spirit. The significance of this mindful approach to food extends beyond mere calorie counting. It is a holistic way of thinking that involves respecting your body, understanding its needs, and appreciating the sensory pleasures of eating in a balanced manner. Each meal, when approached with intention, becomes a small act of gratitude, a celebration of nourishment that is as much about feeding the soul as it is about fueling the body. In this way, being lazy about overeating is a gentle reminder to prioritize what is essential, to choose quality and mindfulness over sheer quantity, and to let each meal be a moment of both sustenance and joy. The third aspect that calls for a relaxed approach in our later years is our tendency to stay up late. There is a quiet wisdom in the natural cycle of the rising sun and the setting moon, a rhythm that reminds us that life moves in cycles of activity and rest. In our youth, staying up late, whether to finish a television show, to scroll through social media, or to read an extra chapter of a book, might have been a manageable indulgence. However, as we age, the habit of burning the midnight oil can subtly erode the vitality and clarity that are essential for a fulfilling day. Embracing an earlier bedtime is not merely about getting more sleep. It is about creating a sanctuary of rest, a period of rejuvenation that prepares you for the next day with renewed energy and balance. Reflect for a moment on the nights when you have stayed up too late, perhaps in an attempt to squeeze in a few extra moments of entertainment or productivity. At first, these moments may feel comforting, offering a temporary escape from the routine. Yet, when the morning comes, the consequences become evident in the form of fatigue, sluggishness, and sometimes even irritability. The negative effects of disrupted sleep patterns extend beyond mere tiredness. They can cloud your mind, weaken your immune system, and impact your emotional well-being in subtle yet significant ways. Establishing a consistent bedtime routine, therefore, is an act of self-respect and care. Imagine an evening where the hustle of the day slowly fades into a gentle calm, a time when you set aside the distractions and demands of modern life to create a space solely dedicated to rest. Perhaps you might enjoy a warm cup of chamomile tea, dim the lights to create a soothing ambiance, or listen to a piece of soft music that invites tranquility into your surroundings. In these quiet moments, your body receives the signal that it is time to slow down and prepare for a deep, restorative sleep. It is worth noting that the practice of retiring early is not about sacrificing spontaneity or foregoing the pleasures of the evening. Rather, it is about finding a rhythm that aligns with your natural circadian cycles. By going to bed at a consistent time, perhaps around 9:30 or 10 p.m., you provide your body with the opportunity to fully recharge. Over time, this consistent pattern can transform your mornings from groggy and disoriented to clear, focused, and invigorated. A well-rested body is inherently lighter and more capable, and a refreshed mind is better equipped to handle the challenges and embrace the joys that each new day brings. While there may be occasional nights when circumstances require you to stay up later than usual, it is important to listen to your body and recognize when you are pushing beyond your natural limits. In these moments, the wisdom lies in knowing when to allow yourself to rest rather than continue to fight against fatigue. Being lazy about staying up late, then, is not a concession to lethargy, but a deliberate choice to prioritize your health and overall quality of life. As you reflect on this idea, consider how each evening can be transformed into a sanctuary of rest rather than a battleground against the relentless pull of digital distractions. There is a subtle yet profound difference between spending an extra hour in bed, enjoying the calm of the night, and sacrificing your sleep in pursuit of fleeting entertainment. When you choose to embrace early rest, you are making a conscious decision to honor the needs of your body and mind, a decision that reaffirms the value of each new day as an opportunity for clarity, creativity, and meaningful engagement. In this light, the art of early rest becomes a cornerstone of your well-being, a foundation upon which you build the energy and resilience required to fully enjoy the blessings of life. The fourth aspect that merits a more relaxed approach pertains to our behavior during social gatherings, especially in relation to drinking and the consumption of food in these settings. It is all too easy to lose track of boundaries in the warmth of a festive atmosphere or in the comfort of a familiar social circle. An extra glass of wine here, an additional serving of a rich dish there, and before you know it, the hours slip away amidst animated conversation and the joyous clamor of connection. While these moments of togetherness are undeniably precious, it is equally important to recognize that overindulgence in such settings can ultimately detract from your well-being. Embracing a measure of laziness in these circumstances is not about curbing the joy of celebration. Rather, it is about preserving your vitality so that you can fully enjoy the experience without the lingering heaviness that sometimes follows overindulgence. Visualize a family reunion or a festive holiday gathering where laughter fills the air and tables are laden with a variety of sumptuous dishes accompanied by clinking glasses in toast to good health and happiness. In these instances, it is natural to become immersed in the merriment of the moment. However, it is equally important to be aware of the subtle pitfalls that may accompany such feasts. The additional helpings of food or the extra rounds of drinks might seem insignificant in the moment, but they can accumulate over time, leaving you with a sense of discomfort or sluggishness the following day. The brief pleasure derived from overindulgence can quickly be overshadowed by lasting effects on your physical and emotional state. Therefore, a conscious decision to moderate your intake in these situations is a form of self-care that honors both the joy of the moment and your long-term well-being. Consider, for example, the act of enjoying a single glass of wine at a festive dinner. When savored slowly, each sip not only enhances the overall experience, but also leaves you feeling light and connected to those around you. Similarly, when it comes to food, rather than piling your plate high with every available dish, choosing a modest serving that truly delights your palate can be far more satisfying. This mindful approach allows you to participate fully in the celebration without overburdening your system with excess. In addition, it is beneficial to be mindful of the smaller indulgences that often make their way into social events. Those seemingly inconsequential snacks or treats that, when combined, can have a significant impact on your energy and well-being. Instead of reaching for processed options that provide only short-lived satisfaction, consider selecting whole, natural alternatives that nourish your body and leave you feeling refreshed and energetic. A handful of nuts, a modest portion of cheese, or a crisp piece of fruit can serve as a gentle reminder that true enjoyment lies in quality rather than quantity. Furthermore, it is wise to remain aware of the importance of hydration during these social encounters. Frequently, what may be mistaken for hunger is actually a signal from your body that it requires fluids. A refreshing glass of water or a soothing cup of herbal tea can not only quench your thirst, but also diminish the urge to indulge in additional food or drink unnecessarily. In this way, being lazy about overindulgence in social settings is a balanced approach, one that honors the joy of shared moments while safeguarding your health and ensuring that you continue to feel vibrant and engaged in the days that follow. The final aspect to consider in our conversation is our interaction with digital screens in the modern age. In today's world, screens have become an omnipresent feature in our lives, whether through televisions, smartphones, tablets, or computers. These devices provide us with a remarkable level of convenience, entertainment, and connectivity, yet they can also, rather insidiously, consume vast amounts of our time, often leaving us feeling detached from the world that exists beyond their illuminated surfaces. As we mature and gain perspective on the pace of modern life, it becomes increasingly important to re-examine our relationship with these digital tools. Being lazy about screen time does not mean completely disconnecting from technology. Instead, it is about reclaiming your time and attention for experiences that are richer, more meaningful, and ultimately more fulfilling. Reflect on those instances when you found yourself drawn into a digital reverie, perhaps watching one episode after another of a television series, scrolling endlessly through social media, or repeatedly checking your email. Although such activities may initially provide a sense of relaxation or distraction, they can gradually lead to a feeling of fatigue, disconnection, or even isolation. The allure of screens is powerful, yet it cannot substitute for the warmth of genuine human interaction or the simple, tactile pleasures of engaging with nature and creativity. By consciously choosing to set aside designated periods of time for screen-free activities, you invite yourself to rediscover the tangible beauty of the world around you. Imagine sitting by a sunlit window, feeling the gentle caress of warm rays on your face, or spending a few quiet moments leafing through an old photo album, letting the memories cascade over you like a comforting breeze. These intentional acts of disengagement from the digital realm serve as a potent reminder of the richness that life holds beyond the confines of glowing screens. This mindful approach to screen time does not require you to abandon technology altogether. Instead, it is about using digital devices purposefully, ensuring that your engagement with them enriches rather than diminishes the quality of your life. Setting gentle limits on screen usage, perhaps designating certain hours of the day as technology-free, can open up opportunities to engage in activities that truly nourish your mind, body, and spirit. Whether it is spending time in nature, pursuing a creative hobby, or simply enjoying the company of loved ones, these moments allow you to reconnect with the essence of what makes life meaningful. Moreover, by stepping away from screens, you create space for more profound and authentic interactions, be they face-to-face conversations, heartfelt phone calls, or even the timeless charm of a handwritten letter. Such forms of connection often carry a depth and warmth that digital communications simply cannot replicate. In addition, reducing screen time can pave the way for creative expression. Whether you choose to paint, write, knit, or explore any other creative outlet, engaging in these activities not only stimulates your intellect, but also leaves you with a tangible legacy of your thoughts and feelings, a treasure far more enduring than the fleeting images on a screen. Ultimately, being lazy about screen time is a deliberate choice to reclaim your attention and invest it in experiences that truly matter, fostering a life filled with intentional action, genuine connection, and creative fulfillment. Throughout these reflections, it becomes evident that embracing a little laziness in these 5 key areas is not an admission of defeat or a retreat from life. Rather, it is an acknowledgement of the wisdom that comes with age, a recognition that true fulfillment lies not in constant, unrelenting activity, but in the delicate balance between action and rest. By permitting yourself to be lazy about sitting for too long, overeating, staying up late, overindulging in social settings, and excessive screen time, you are choosing to honor your body and mind, to listen attentively to the subtle cues that guide your well-being, and to celebrate the life that you have built over the years. Each mindful decision you make is a quiet rebellion against the demands of modern life, a testament to the enduring truth that quality, presence, and genuine connection far outweigh the ephemeral rewards of relentless productivity. To further explore the benefits of this balanced approach, consider the broader implications of these ideas on your overall quality of life. The decision to rise from your seat with intention, to savor each bite of your carefully prepared meal, to embrace the restorative power of early sleep, to moderate your indulgence during social gatherings, and to consciously limit screen time is ultimately a declaration of self-respect. It is an acknowledgement that your time, energy, and well-being are far too precious to be squandered on habits that diminish your inherent vitality. Each of these choices, taken in isolation, might seem modest, yet together they form a powerful framework for living a life that is rich in meaning and joy. It is worth contemplating how these mindful practices can transform not only your daily routines, but also your long-term outlook on life. The gentle act of standing up after a period of sitting, for instance, is a celebration of the body's resilience, a reminder that even small movements can invigorate your physical and emotional state. Similarly, the conscious decision to eat mindfully elevates the simple act of nourishment into an art form, one that values quality over quantity and celebrates the sensory pleasures of a well-prepared meal. In much the same way, prioritizing early sleep transforms the nighttime hours into a sacred period of rest and renewal, a time when your body can repair itself and prepare for the challenges of the coming day. And when you choose to moderate your indulgence in social settings, you are not only preserving your health, but also deepening the quality of your connections, ensuring that each interaction is imbued with authenticity and care. Finally, by limiting screen time, you open up space for a more engaged, creative, and connected existence, one that honors the beauty of the world beyond the digital realm. As you reflect on these interconnected practices, you may begin to see them not as isolated recommendations, but as integral components of a holistic approach to aging gracefully. They represent a way of living that is at once gentle and purposeful, a mode of being that values both action and rest, productivity and presence. In this light, the art of being intentionally lazy is not about relinquishing control or shirking responsibility. It is about reclaiming your time, your energy, and your joy. It is about recognizing that true well-being is found in the harmonious balance between movement and stillness, indulgence and restraint, engagement and quiet reflection. Each day offers a new opportunity to practice this mindful approach, to refine your habits, and to embrace the wisdom that has been cultivated over the years. The choices you make, from the moment you rise in the morning to the time you lay your head down at night, are a continuous dialogue between your body, your mind, and the world around you. They are expressions of the deep-seated understanding that life, in all its complexity, is best lived when you honor your intrinsic needs and allow yourself the space to simply be. This is not a call to inaction, but an invitation to a more deliberate, thoughtful way of living, a way that values the art of doing less in order to achieve more, of finding balance in the midst of chaos, and of celebrating the moments that truly matter. In the quiet moments when you choose to rise from your seat, when you savor a modest meal, when you retire early to enjoy the restorative power of sleep, when you partake in social gatherings with measured enthusiasm, and when you set aside your screens to reconnect with the tangible world, you are, in essence, affirming the value of your life. You are declaring that your time is sacred, that your well-being is paramount, and that the true measure of a life well lived lies in the depth of your experiences rather than the sheer volume of your activities. This philosophy, born out of years of experience and the gentle wisdom of age, invites you to reconsider what it means to be active, to be engaged, and ultimately, to be truly alive. It is a perspective that challenges the prevailing notion that constant busyness is synonymous with success, suggesting instead that there is profound strength in the ability to pause, to reflect, and to embrace a more measured pace of life. This gentle rebellion against the relentless pace of modern living is not a rejection of progress or productivity. It is, rather, a celebration of the simple, enduring truths that underlie a life of balance, authenticity, and deep fulfillment. By incorporating these mindful practices into your daily routine, you are investing in a future where each day is marked by intentionality, presence, and a profound appreciation for the beauty of life itself. In reflecting on these ideas, it is clear that the art of intentional laziness is, in many ways, the art of living fully. It is an invitation to honor the rhythms of your body, to cherish the simple pleasures that each day brings, and to cultivate a sense of inner peace that transcends the fleeting distractions of modern life. As you continue on your journey, may you find that each small deliberate choice, whether it is the decision to move a little more, eat a little more mindfully, rest a little earlier, celebrate social moments with moderation, or step away from the screen for a while, contributes to a life that is both rich in experience and light in spirit. In this way, every moment becomes an opportunity to live with greater intention, to embrace the wisdom of your years, and to celebrate the enduring beauty of simply being. In the end, the insights shared here are meant to serve as a gentle reminder that the journey of life is not solely defined by what we accomplish or how tirelessly we work, but by the quality of the moments we create and the depth of the connections we forge along the way. It is about acknowledging that there is wisdom in knowing when to push forward and when to allow yourself a well-deserved pause. A wisdom that becomes ever more precious as we grow older. As you integrate these practices into your daily life, you may discover that the art of being intentionally lazy is, in fact, one of the most profound forms of self-respect and self-care you can offer yourself. It is a recognition that life is not a race, but a journey best traveled at a pace that honors your unique rhythm and celebrates the beauty of each precious moment. May these thoughts resonate with you and inspire you to live each day with a sense of balance, grace, and mindful intentionality. In every movement you make, in every bite you savor, in every moment of rest you grant yourself, and in every conscious choice to engage with the world around you, there lies the potential for a life filled with meaning and joy. Let your golden years be a time of gentle reflection and deliberate action, a period in which you honor the lessons of the past while embracing the promise of the future. Your journey is uniquely your own, and each step along the way is a testament to the strength, resilience, and beauty that define your life. As you consider these ideas and integrate them into your everyday routines, remember that the true essence of living is found not in the relentless pursuit of productivity, but in the mindful embrace of each moment, of both action and stillness. By choosing to be intentionally lazy about sitting too long, overeating, staying up late, overindulging in social settings, and excessive screen time, you are crafting a life that is rich in balance, connection, and genuine fulfillment. This approach is a celebration of the wisdom that comes with age, a wisdom that teaches you to honor your needs, to listen to your body's quiet signals, and to appreciate the subtle beauty of a well-lived day. May the reflections shared here encourage you to find joy in the simple act of living, to cherish the moments of rest as much as the moments of activity, and to approach each day with a deep sense of gratitude and purpose. In every decision you make, whether small or significant, lies the opportunity to shape your life in a way that honors both your past experiences and your hopes for the future. It is in this delicate balance that true fulfillment is found. A fulfillment that comes from living authentically, with intention and heart. In embracing these mindful practices, you are not only nurturing your physical health, but also cultivating a deeper emotional and spiritual well-being. The ability to balance movement with stillness, indulgence with moderation, and engagement with quiet reflection is a gift that grows more precious with each passing year. As you continue to walk this path, may you always remember that the art of living well is a personal journey, one that is defined by the choices you make each day and the manner in which you choose to honor the life that has been so beautifully unfolding. Let these insights be a source of inspiration, a gentle call to live more mindfully and to embrace the small acts of intentional laziness that enrich your life. In every moment of deliberate rest, in every mindful bite, in every conscious decision to disconnect from the digital world and reconnect with your surroundings, there is an opportunity to celebrate the profound beauty of your journey. May you find strength in the simple pleasures, wisdom in the quiet moments, and joy in the art of living at your own pace. This reflection on the importance of embracing intentional laziness is not meant to serve as a final conclusion, but rather as an ongoing invitation, a continuous reminder that the essence of life is captured in the balance between effort and ease, between striving and allowing. As you navigate the complexities of daily life, let each mindful choice reaffirm your commitment to a life that is both vibrant and gentle, a life that honors the legacy of your experiences while paving the way for new moments of clarity and connection. Every step, every pause, and every deliberate act of self-care is a celebration of the wisdom that comes from living fully and authentically. May your journey be filled with moments of quiet reflection and gentle movement, with meals savored in peaceful mindfulness and evenings dedicated to restorative rest. May you find that, by embracing these principles, you not only nurture your body and mind, but also cultivate a deeper sense of purpose and connection with the world around you. In doing so, you create a life that is truly reflective of the beauty and grace that reside within you. A life where every decision is made with intention, every experience is valued, and every moment is cherished for its inherent worth. As you continue on this journey, allow yourself the freedom to be intentionally lazy in the ways that honor your true self. Recognize that each moment of mindful rest, each bite savored in gratitude, each early night of restorative sleep, each social encounter experienced with moderation, and each deliberate break from digital distraction contributes to a tapestry of life that is as rich and complex as it is beautifully simple. Embrace the art of living in balance, and in doing so, may you discover that the most profound form of strength lies not in ceaseless activity, but in the gentle, intentional pauses that allow you to truly appreciate the wonder of your own existence. In every choice you make, whether it is to move a little more, to eat a little less, to rest a little earlier, to moderate your indulgence during joyful gatherings, or to step away from the constant glow of screens, know that you are investing in a future that is filled with clarity, vitality, and authentic joy. Each deliberate act of self-care is a testament to the wisdom that time bestows, a wisdom that teaches us to celebrate the balance between action and rest, and to find beauty in every fleeting moment. May these thoughts inspire you to live each day with a renewed sense of purpose and a deep appreciation for the delicate equilibrium that sustains you. As you reflect on the ideas presented here, allow yourself to be moved by the quiet power of intentional laziness, a power that invites you to live more mindfully, to honor your body's needs, and to embrace the profound simplicity that lies at the heart of a life well lived. Let this philosophy guide you in every aspect of your daily routine, serving as a gentle reminder that the most meaningful moments often arise from the space between our busiest hours, from the silence that follows a deep, intentional breath, and from the recognition that true fulfillment is found in the harmony of a balanced life. May you continue to cultivate this wisdom in your own life, finding strength in the moments of stillness, nourishment in the simple act of mindful eating, and rejuvenation in the embrace of early rest. May your social interactions be enriched by moderation, and your digital engagements be tempered with intention, so that every day is marked by a conscious effort to live fully and authentically. In this ongoing journey, every mindful choice you make is a celebration of who you are and the unique path you have forged through life. In the spirit of these reflections, let your days be guided by a gentle determination to prioritize what is truly essential, to let go of that which needlessly burdens you, and to cherish each moment as a precious gift. Therein lies the beauty of embracing a life that is as balanced as it is vibrant. A life where every act of intentional laziness is, in reality, an affirmation of your strength, your wisdom, and your enduring capacity to live with passion and purpose. May the wisdom of these reflections resonate deeply within you and continue to inspire a life of mindful balance, where the art of doing less becomes the gateway to experiencing more. Every conscious decision to move, to savor, to rest, to moderate, and to disconnect is a powerful reminder that you are the steward of your own well-being. It is through these deliberate acts that you craft a narrative of life that is both rich in experience and light in spirit, a narrative that reflects the true essence of living in harmony with yourself and the world around you. In the end, the journey toward a more balanced life is not marked by grand gestures or sweeping transformations, but by the quiet, consistent choices that honor the wisdom of your years. It is found in the gentle rhythm of your daily routines and in the mindful pauses that allow you to reconnect with the beauty of the present moment. May you always remember that the true art of living lies in the delicate balance between activity and rest, between indulgence and restraint, and between the relentless pursuit of productivity and the quiet celebration of simply being. May you find in each deliberate moment of mindful living a deep sense of satisfaction and an enduring peace that illuminates every step of your journey. Let these reflections serve as a continuous invitation to live with intention, to embrace the art of being intentionally lazy, and to celebrate the quiet power that lies in the balance of a life lived fully yet gently in every precious moment.